WXXL HD1 Tavares, Orlando.
Initializing Johnny's house protocol. Positive vibes loading. Entertainment news loading. Random information loading. Sarcastic comments loading. Activating Hall of Fame protocol. Orlando's #1 morning show activated.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, get out of bed. I make sure the radio's the first thing I turn on when I am in my car. Dude, it's a cool show. It gives me an actual reason to listen to the radio. Y'all ready? Hold on to your flag.
Orlando's #1 hit music station.
This is Johnny's House
On XL 1067.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 6 o'clock, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's House on a Wednesday morning. Hey, it's freezing across the nation. It's snowing in D.C. Snowing in Charlotte. But now here today, it's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 85. Right now, it's 66.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So I love seeing these stories about where celebrities or singers came from.
Yep.
Sabrina Carpenter has basically been singing since she was a little girl. No surprise there. But she grew up in Quakertown, Pennsylvania.
Quakertown.
Sounds like a tourist town.
I know. And her family would eat at a local Irish pub, and she'd sing happy birthday to customers. And sometimes she would get paid for it, and her mom wouldn't let her keep the money. She said that was a short-lived dream, but also kind of like my first real audience.
Mm-hmm.
So her first real audience was a little Irish pub.
See, she ain't know. She thought the family was eating. Her family went there to drink.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And they got to take the child.
An Irish pub,
Yes.
for sure. She said she became homeschooled in 4th grade so she could go to auditions.
Oh.
And it worked out because when she was 12, she booked her first acting role in a Law and Order episode, Special Victims Unit, 2011. That was her first role.
See, now, if you listen to that, it shows persistence.
Yes.
Because if she started at 4 and she didn't get her first gig till 12,
But
that's
they-
8 years.
They homeschooled her and they lived in a little tiny town.
Yes.
Because that's the thing. Like you homeschool someone, it's because you're in
Yeah.
auditions every day. There ain't
Yeah.
that many auditions there,
No.
unless they commuted to New York.
Yeah,
for
yeah, that's the
auditions.
thing. They had to go
They
travel for
probably
it.
did,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, oh, that's great. I love that story.
No, but
But Law and Order, and then after that, it was like she went to the Disney Channel,
Yeah.
and then she just took off from there.
We'll try it 4 at 6. Look, baby, we're going to have to find another gig.
Maybe I wasn't dedicated enough because if the audition was not in Winter Park, Jaden didn't go.
Yeah.
My son's been in a few things, and we got offers to audition in Miami. Now we ain't driving that far.
See, you were committed.
And back then they weren't doing video auditions. They did a lot of that
Yeah.
after COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe he could have been Sabrina Carpenter. Wasn't for me.
Mhm.
There's some new footage of Taylor Swift walking down the hallway in the Crypto.com arena in downtown Los Angeles. So this was after the Grammys.
Okay.
And you could see her slipping cash to some of the workers.
Oh, really?
And so, yeah, it's actually a really cool video. Taylor's walking past when she overheard them saying, she was overheard saying, thank you so much for your hard work. And it looks like she recognizes some of the servers and
Yeah.
doubles back. And she was like, oh, here you go. And starts literally handing each one of them money.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know exactly how much it was, but I feel like it's got to be like
I
100.
want that kind of money.
Yeah.
That I carry enough money for me to eat and then make sure I make it rain on any place I've been.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoever I walk by,
Everybody go.
He go.
Yes.
Yeah, but she was just like, she told them that she appreciates them so much. Obviously, she didn't win any Grammys, but she was in such good spirits. And it's clear that her gesture and the money was so much appreciated because the workers were just like,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, thank you so much. So she's obviously got a good reputation for tipping.
See, and if I was a celebrity walking behind, look at her just showing off. That's all she's doing, showing off.
Mhm.
Now they're going to look for me to do that.
No, because I ain't got Taylor Swift money.
No. Post Malone is another one who is a pretty
Yep.
big tipper.
Yep.
And he just tipped somebody pretty big in New Orleans.
Okay.
He left another big one. He showed up to a bar called the Howlin' Wolf, and it was Saturday. He spent $25 and left the bartender a $2,000 tip.
Now,
There's
I got a
A
question.
fight about that though. She's not getting it,
I know.
which is
I know.
crazy.
Does it goes in the pool? It goes in the pool.
No, the service, like I think it's whatever service they use for pay.
The square. It's a square.
They won't allow a tip over 100% of whatever the bill was, and since
Yeah.
the bill was $25, they're like, there's no way he's tipping you $2,000, even though it's Post Malone.
Yeah, but it looks like there's an update from Square, the company, because it got flagged, like you're saying.
Yeah.
It got
Yeah.
red flagged because she got a $2,000 tip on a $20-something
So
bill.
they thought it was fake.
So, but now it looks like the good news is that Square eventually got it all. And they basically said that instead of like the the $2,000, like they're gonna square it away or whatever, and make sure that she
gets
gets
the money.
it.
She better get it.
She posted a photo of the receipt on social media. Her boss made some calls, and the local news picked it up. So Square finally approved that the full $2,000 tip will go to her. Some sellers are subject to like tip limits too, and so like
Tip limits.
Yeah. So it's to protect them from fraud.
Oh yeah.
And other like bad activity.
I can see that happening in New Orleans.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I get it, but when you see that Post Malone is the person who left it,
I know.
then you know the 2000's right, because she tagged all the news stations in it saying, "Somebody help me."
Yes.
Because I'm not getting my money.
And so Square, the company, finally saw it, and they were like, okay, so maybe this will raise like awareness too, that if you do get a big tip, because imagine how many times that's happened to somebody, and they're like, well, dang, I didn't get all of it.
I thought it went to the pool, because a lot of times. She had a question.
Right. I was gonna say they can write this off, right?
I think there's a new thing.
Well,
I hadn't started yet.
No tax on tips, baby.
Yeah.
But like
tips,
it's technically a donation. I mean, yeah.
It's not a donation.
Yeah, it's not a
tip.
donation. It's a tip.
And
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And now that it's in the news, no, she can't lie about it.
No.
On a normal night, yes, her tip would have been $5 on that bill.
If it was cash.
But I mean, the best thing that could have happened is that the news picked it up and Square heard about it, and they were like, okay, we get it.
I had a caterer once say, I went to pay him. He says, "Hey man, appreciate it if you pay me cash."
Yeah.
I said, "Why is that?" I ain't got a report.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of those people offer you discounts if you pay in cash.
My nail salon, if you tip them in cash, they'll give you 10% off your service.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the first thing I do every time I finish work. Yo, I got tips, cash.
Yeah.
Bring cash. That's what they want, y'all.
And the IRS is listening because they about to be out of business.
Yeah, really. All right, coming up, y'all, we're going to update you on what's been going on in our world. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. 619, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067 Wednesday morning, and Johnny's house, mostly sunny. They say a little breezy today, up to a 19-mile-an-hour wind. High today of 85. It is 66 right now. Yesterday, pretty much the same. Left here, went to the car line, picked up the kid, and then afterwards, I was just putting some finishing touches on Valentine's Day. You know, that is coming up
nice.
this weekend. Got to put the finish.
Oh, yeah.
Decide on this or that kind of thing. You know, make sure it's all locked down.
Okay.
You know, because when Johnny Magic does Valentine's Day, I'm tight with my game. Tight with the game. If you ain't impressed with what I've done, I've let myself down. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do that. And then talk to the kids about grades and, you know,
That's fun.
Parenting. You know, it's fun when they knock on. I was in my bedroom knocking on the door. Hey, Dad, can I talk to you a second? Yeah. Well, what had happened was.
Right.
Straight to it.
Yeah, right.
I don't miss those days.
Ray, how was yours?
It was good. I did go over and do some yoga yesterday,
Mhm.
and then I went home and also doing some Valentine's Day
Yeah.
prep.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Not only for the girlfriend, but for the twins, because
Yeah.
you know you got to show them some love.
Mhm.
So
So they don't do the little card.
Oh, they do.
They do?
They do. They tell you exactly how many kids are in their class, and you have to bring one
See-
for everyone.
Oh, every kid gets
That's why.
one.
That's why
Yeah.
things have changed.
Yep.
Yes,
Back in my day, hey, you bought ones to the ones you like.
that's
Yep.
it.
If you weren't popular, you got nothing.
No one's left out nowadays.
It was cool too because you made your little mailbox
Yes,
that
in
was
the
on the
back.
back of your desk,
Yes.
and then at the end you're like, "Look at all these."
Yes, so you eat
Yep.
candy, you open them up.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, they make sure that everybody gets one. So, yeah. But other than that, I just kind of hung out with the twins, and that's pretty much it.
Back then, you had a list that you say, okay, make a list of who you want to give.
Yep.
You know, your Ray.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Smell it, Tony. He don't get one.
Oh.
Hey.
Tony.
And I distributed them based on how much I liked you, what they said on them.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yo.
oh, if it has
Yeah.
love on it, then she
Hey.
needs to get that one.
See, you did that. I had the ones. If I like you a lot, you got the lollipop. What?
Candy on the
I gave the
side.
candy to everybody.
Oh, really? Oh, no, I ain't back.
But the card's wording greatly depended on who was getting it.
Unless it said from Brian, but then there was love Brian.
Yeah. I remember this girl gave me what Love John, and I was like, she's my girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
We date now.
Oh.
Me, how was your?
I was cool at a meeting around here, and then I had a telemedicine meeting with Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Mhm.
We do like a monthly check-in to make sure that I ain't really messing
Tell
things
them
up.
about the cake.
Yeah.
I did tell him about
Did you
the
tell
cake.
about the Skittles also?
I was just straight up honest. I said,
Mhm.
hey, I had a rough little day.
Mm-hmm.
rough little day. But my blood pressure's right and
Good
my
for
heart
you.
rate is right. So there you go.
And they
course
said,
it is.
we're glad you told us because we got a message from Johnny Magic.
Yeah. Yeah. They did ding me on my water intake, and they
Yeah.
also said I need to dial back the flavor on my water because it's okay to have a little flavor,
Uh-huh.
but you don't want too much flavor.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fine. I
Yeah.
take the criticism. But that's what I like about them because they tell you straight up what to do. As long as you're honest with them.
Listen, I like water. I'm not one that don't like it. I just don't like running the bathroom
Yeah.
especially in here.
Yeah.
So
Men's
true.
bathroom here is nasty.
Yep.
It's
No.
dirty. You see people walking right out.
That's part of why it's healthy though. 'Cause it keeps you cleaned out.
No.
And then I had an afternoon show to do, but my words weren't wording right. So I left.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
went home and I cleaned the garage. I put my earbuds in and I said, tell my wife,
Yeah.
I'm be outside for a few hours. Because I just couldn't
it happens in this industry sometimes.
Yeah,
And I needed
physically distract
Yeah.
yourself.
to
Yeah.
clear my head because
Yeah.
I was not feeling good.
Yeah.
So I cleaned the garage and it looks nice.
Good for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I went and did my radio show.
Good. Sometimes you have to step away. Sometimes we do commercials that just don't work. Hey,
Well, and if you're supposed to be having a good time and
Yeah.
you're in a bad mood and it's just a wrong vibe.
yeah.
So I cleaned the garage and put me in a better spot, and then I did my radio show.
Norris.
I had quite a day yesterday. I
Okay.
mean, I was super productive. I got work done around here. I played basketball, went to the gym, played some music. But then at the end of the night, like it was a series of the most weirdest things. Okay, so there's a fox that's just roaming around my neighborhood.
Mhm.
So I'm super aware of my dog, and it's like
Yeah.
we're about to go to sleep. So I'm just like, go outside potty real quick. I open the door, which mind you, it's a unit. There's a unit to get inside, and then you go into my house.
Yeah.
So I didn't have my keys on me, but the fox walked by. My dog chases her.
No.
I'm bulleting after my dog. The door behind me shut, so I'm closed out of
Oh.
the unit, but I didn't realize it until I got my dog and I came back, and then I'm locked outside. It's like I don't know, 9:15 or something.
Oh,
My neighbors
no.
are passed out, and I had to wait for my roommate to come home 30 minutes later, and I'm panicking.
Well,
like,
good.
yo,
30
if this
minutes
fox,
ain't 30 minutes ain't that bad. Yeah.
it's not that bad, but I had
Yeah.
to like hold it out because I was like, yo, if this fox comes back, I'm gonna have
That's
to kick an animal. I'm so scared.
Well, but if your dog chased the fox, then the fox was scared.
But I knew about the fox around the neighborhood because I was warned, but I was like, just vigilant. I was like, just stay right here. But that thing was sneaking all the way in the corner of the back of the car.
Oh, yeah.
And my dog caught it and she just went, zoom. I was like, no.
My old neighborhood was a coyote.
Yeah.
And they don't mess with dogs. You got a nice sized dog.
Yeah, your
though.
dog could take a fox.
Yeah. They were just snatching the little small yappy dogs.
Right.
Okay, so what is the difference between a coyote and a fox? Because I didn't want to say it was a coyote. I'm like, that can't be a coyote.
No, it's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it might be the tail.
I mean, there's
Does it
there's
dangle down?
a lot of differences. Coyotes
Yeah.
look like kind of like thin dogs. Foxes are,
I-
foxes. I don't know how else
Yeah.
to explain it.
Yeah.
It's a completely different
Yeah.
animal.
Look
People
at the
are saying it's-
photos. It might have been a coyote because I,
I think
haven't
it's
heard
a
much.
coyote.
Yeah. they
Now,
got-
coyote, your
Coyotes are
dog.
larger.
Coyote probably wouldn't have run from your dog. Coyote probably would have took your dog.
No,
Yeah.
that's why I got
Yeah.
scared because that thing looked the same
Coyote
size
like-
as my dog. And I was like, that's not a small fox.
Yeah. Coyote's like, let's knuckle up.
Yo, for real.
But after the fight, I'm gonna eat you.
No.
That's how this
Your
gonna
dog
work
would have
out.
chased it right into another pack of dogs,
Yeah.
coyotes,
Scary.
and they would have taken your dog out.
Yeah, coyotes are they.
That'll happen in like 5 minutes.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
what's happening?
I know. That's why I take a gun when I. No, I'm joking. All right, listen. We come back. We're gonna talk about something I've never done, but I think all three of y'all have done that. I don't know about Brian. Nah, he probably did it too. I'll tell you what we're talking about coming up next on Johnny's House. 6:38. It is Johnny's house. It's going to be mostly sunny, gusty winds, high of 85. It is 66 right now. Now, Ray, where did this come from? I know we saw that video. And explain people what the video was. It was some parents doing something to their kids. Did we talk about this on the air, or was it off the air?
It was
Okay. Look, we
I know
so
we
much.
talked about it off the air, but I don't know if we.
I don't
told
think I've ever mentioned it.
the story.
Okay,
So I set
okay.
up a camera and I literally
Yep.
said to my kids, say whatever you want to say, do whatever you want to do. I'm going to just put this camera up. You have like 2 minutes to say whatever you want. Just get it out. And they know that they can't say these bad words
Yep.
to anybody out in public or anything like that.
And you say they knew they could use bad words if they wanted to.
Yes,
Yep.
I said, say them if you want, get it out.
Yep.
And holy
It's the funniest thing.
mackerel.
The
did they-
video is hilarious.
Did they get them out? And the thing is
I mean,
that
I think you're a bad parent for it, but I'm
Thank
just
you. Thank you. I figured I would get a lot of. That's why I haven't posted
I
it yet
know.
because people will attack me.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
Saying how vulgar
will.
my kids can
Yes,
be.
they will.
Yep.
But the thing is that now they're in. I'm not going to say now they're in public schooling, but
Yeah.
like they're around other kids
Yeah.
that have older
Yeah.
siblings
Yeah.
and whatever.
Absolutely.
So, anyways, I set up the camera and I see my daughter do the double bird,
Yes. it
the
was
double flicking off.
with the emotion behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she like flicked off the camera, like thinking it is so funny. And
Yeah,
I'm
they thought
like,
it was the funniest thing in the
so I
world.
asked them, I'm like, do you guys even know what that means? And they're like, no, we just know it's bad.
Yeah.
So they really don't know what flicking somebody off
Yeah.
or giving somebody
They
the
just know you're
bird
not supposed to do
means.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
know it's a bad gesture. And so I'm like, when was the last time you flicked somebody off? You know, because I do it in here jokingly towards
yeah.
you guys.
Me like at least once a week.
Yeah. You do it all the time in here.
Yeah. But again, it's like jokingly towards you guys. I'm like, I don't remember the last time I flicked a stranger off because I was like, "Rah."
I have never done. Here's the funny thing. I don't do that except in here.
Yeah.
That's the
Right.
only time I do
Yeah.
it. I'll lean forward to the cameras. But outside of here, I've never done it.
That's what I'm saying.
I've never been so mad at a car that I've done it. I've never been in public. I've been upset I've done it. I have a sister that I told you I was riding when I found out she had road rage. And I'm like, why did you do that?
And that's the last time I think I've done it, but that was years ago before people started shooting each
Yes,
other.
I only time, and that's sad because you know what? We was talking about this. I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna be the one to go. I've never done it, and I think about it, y'all, because y'all know what's gonna make me do it.
Yep.
You know what to say that's gonna make me do that. I'm not saying that y'all make me do it.
Yeah.
I'm just
Right.
saying.
But like sometimes you just gotta do it.
Oh, you think that? B, last time you done it.
Yeah, I really don't do it like for its intended purpose either. I do it in here to be funny.
Yeah.
My wife and I flick each other off all the time
Yeah.
in the house,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
from
funny.
across the room. Like
Uh-huh.
we do it all the time. Sometimes when I leave the room and she's gotten me like worked up and I'm mad, I do the Ray's daughter, like at her, but she can't see it because she's in the other room.
Yeah.
And I dance around the house with them both up, but she don't see it. Sometimes she catches me in the reflection of the sliding glass door and says, "I see you." But I don't do it for its intended purposes. Like I don't do it on the
Yeah.
road because
People are crazy.
I don't do it on the road because it doesn't to me carry the weight. It makes me laugh.
Yeah.
So like when someone does it to me, I laugh.
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't do it to them because then they would laugh and that would make me more mad.
This guy did it to me. I was merging on I-4. I didn't see him. And he rode by, and the anger in his eyes, they
Yeah.
were red. And he was like, he pulled it out of his soul. I'm like, what?
It makes me laugh though, and then that's just gonna put
Right,
fuel
yeah.
on the fire.
Oh, if you don't laugh, he just hit my car in the pit maneuver. The reason last time you done it.
It definitely must have been during traffic, but it's so funny because kind of like how Brian said it, like you laugh at it now.
Yeah.
So instead of flicking off, I do the thumbs up, like you're doing great, buddy. You're doing
Yeah.
great. I feel like that
that'll
pisses
make
him
somebody
off more.
mad. Yeah.
Instead of the flicking off,
Really?
it's just like doing great.
When I looked in that man's eyes, I said, I don't ever want to get that angry.
Yeah.
And it's obvious something else is going on in your life. Because if he had a gun, a weapon, he probably would have. I'm like,
Yep.
I mouth, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Did not care. You got to
But
bring
I'm
it
like,
up.
for my 6-year-olds, I'm like, where are you guys getting this from?
You
Where
think
is
it's
it
from other kids?
I don't know.
It's from you,
It's-
right?
I
They
know,
got it from
But
you.
I've
got it
never
from you,
done
Bob.
it in front of them.
So you think,
Yeah.
Never.
So you think. Or you might have saw it on TV or something.
or they watch the show on YouTube.
Oh,
No.
oh no.
Oh, look at mom.
'Cause your daughter did it with finesse.
Yeah.
She was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. Ray wants to post it.
I do.
I told her, look, I wouldn't, because I know what it is. I think it's funny, but they're going to attack you.
I know.
And if you're ready to be attacked, Put it up there.
I mean, you'll get some interaction for sure.
It'll probably go viral. Your daughter may be a rock star for the next 20 years because they'll just isolate her.
Well, my thing is the other parents will talk bad about your daughter
Oh yeah,
to
absolutely.
each other. That would
Yeah.
be what's really bad.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Damn, brought reality.
I'm just trying to be
Yeah,
real.
for real.
I want to find out when's the last time. Now I say flip and it's flick. Is it flip the bird?
I don't
or
think it
flip
matters.
I think it's
You can call
both.
it shoot the bird. You can
Shoot
call it
the
whatever you
bird.
want. Yeah.
When's the last time you shoot the bird at someone? Gonna hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to see Captain America: Brave New World. It's gonna be in theaters everywhere on February the 14th. If you'd like to go, just tell us. When's the last time you did that? Was that a loved one? Was that traffic at work? The last time you felt the need that you needed to with someone? That sounds like that's the sound that would go with that.
I
Yeah.
think it feels like it. Yeah.
407 919 1067 877 919 1067 because we love talking to you. So give us a call. Text if you can't get through. The XL Mobile is 41067. Live stream, social media, speak up. We want to hear from you. Last time you flick the bird at someone. We got tickets to Captain America for you, but you got to call us now on Johnny's House. Johnny's house. Wednesday morning, 6:54. 85 is our high. 66 right now. Mostly sunny and a little breezy today. When's the last time you flicked somebody the bird? Out there just minding your business. Something happened. And, yeah, you got to hit them with that. Got a pair of tickets to see Captain America. Brave New World in theaters everywhere on the 14th. When did you do it? Eileen, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Johnny.
All right. So when's the last time you did it?
So my family wanted Christmas pictures this past Christmas. They were, all of us got together. I'm in my 40s. My siblings are in, their 30s.
Mhm.
And my parents wanted a picture of us just all together, just without our kids and extended family. I don't know why. I just did it in the family picture. And my mom has it sitting in the middle of the living room and still hasn't noticed.
I love it.
Awesome.
Why did you do that?
I mean, because I've always been the jokester of the family. So my sister was kind of irritating me and just, I don't know. I just did it. I thought it was funny.
When he took the picture, you were doing, and your mom hadn't seen it yet.
No, neither one of my parents have noticed it. My siblings have noticed it, but neither one of it's just sitting in the living room. My mom has no clue it's happening. It's hilarious. I've showed so many people, and they're like, "Are you flipping a bird?" And I'm like, "Yep."
That's like a fun little joke for your family, though.
Awesome.
No one should tell your parents though, because she'll take the photo down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my mom might think it's funny. My dad probably be like, "That's a little." Trashy, but
spoken like a true dad. You hold on a second. Winter Park, Lauren, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, tell me the last time you flicked a bird on someone.
So I pretty much flip the bird daily in my department at work because there's all of 9 of us, so we're all pretty close. But as far as on the road, I've stopped doing it down here because I realize y'all Floridians are crazier than New Yorkers.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. See, New Yorkers know you do it. They do it back. Go about your day.
That's like waving in New York.
Yeah. You do it here, they're going to follow you.
Yeah.
So I've actually learned to give people the thumbs down if they do something stupid on the road.
Do you get the same feel, though?
Yeah, but I feel like a thumbs down is like more of like a dislike and like I don't like what you just did, but it also makes people feel invalidated. Plus, it's a personal joke.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ray, what they saying over there?
People frequently flip the bird. Somebody says it's more as a joke though than intended meaning.
Mm-hmm.
I do it all the time as I'm driving, almost every single day.
Okay.
A lot of people in traffic. Yeah.
Okay, B.
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check? It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said last time I did it was yesterday on I-4 because no one will let me merge at Champions Gate. And then most people here do it as like friendly greetings to their coworkers.
Good morning.
Like we do.
Yeah. Good morning. Eileen, who has it in a family photo forever. We're gonna hook you up with a pair of tickets to see Captain America: Brave New World in theaters everywhere, February 14th. Miss Ray, what's going on?
Mandy Moore is a little upset with Amazon.
And we're going to find out in 3 minutes.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067. Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Mandy Moore is a little upset about what happened to her in-laws. Yesterday, she posted a picture of an Amazon package sitting on the step of a charred remains of just like the home that her in-laws used to live in. So basically what had happened was, obviously her in-laws, the home was destroyed in a California wildfire. And there's just like, rubble and just
everything
ashes.
gone. Yep. And maybe some bricks standing.
Yes. And so a delivery driver did his job and just dropped off his Amazon package. And so she posted a picture of the Amazon package saying, "Do better, Amazon. Can we not have better discretion than to leave a package at a residence that no longer exists?"
Listen, man,
and
this is what they told me to drop it off.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop it off.
Well, I was telling you guys about this earlier, and I feel like this is an employee that maybe didn't read the email from Amazon, because Amazon did release a statement saying that they reached out to Mandy so they can figure out what had happened. They also said that they've been advising drivers to, quote, use discretion when delivering to a damaged home.
So this had to be something that they ordered before the fire,
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so or maybe it's like a reoccurring package or a reoccurring delivery that they have. And so it just,
you don't think about your house just burnt down. Last thing you think about doing is canceling.
And so they just dropped it on to the pile of ashes. And so that's something that Amazon maybe needs to figure out. Yeezy.com doesn't exist anymore. We knew that this was going to happen. So Yeezy.com was hosted by Shopify, which quickly decided that Yeezy violated the policy, obviously, when he was selling a t-shirt with a swastika on it. And they said that all merchants are responsible for following the rules of our platform, and this merchant did not engage in authentic commerce practices and violated our terms, so we removed them from Shopify.
What's really scary is the number of people that bought it. I mean, they had a record number of people that buy that shirt. That's the scary thing.
There's a lot of Kanye and, ones that are coming out now because of all that, but it is very disturbing.
I mean, I would bet a lot of people bought it just to say they bought it.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
You don't think they ever wear it?
Some people will.
Because I don't think a lot of people who didn't pay attention to history, it's like, okay, Kanye saying it's cool, so I'm aware.
Oh, dear God.
And get your butt kicked.
Well, I would hope that nobody doesn't know what it means, but I think a lot of people bought it to say they bought it because Kanye's wild. I don't. There's a lot of people that won't have the guts to wear it out.
Yeah. So obviously the NFL and Fox were just kind of concerned because that commercial slid by them, but they approved everything, the way that they should have.
And we said he did a bait and switch.
Yeah.
When they checked the website, it was just Kanye stuff, and then once he got his commercial on, he stopped everything except for that hate shirt.
I mean, that's like a literally 2-second thing.
Yes.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, to switch that over. Yeah, because as soon as you have, he had it all ready to go. And just as soon as the ad, like 5 minutes before the ad was going to air, he probably flipped it.
Yeah. In other Kanye news, a former Yeezy employee is suing both the company and Kanye, claiming that, she was harassed due to her gender and the fact that she was Jewish. So Kanye has been dropped from his talent agency as well. So there's a lot of stuff that is in motion.
He just gets bored and say, I want to mess up my life a little bit.
Yeah, because all of everything had died down from the last time he did this.
Yeah.
And then he's just did it the same exact playbook all again.
I agree.
Man.
But it's the fact that he thinks that he was misdiagnosed, and so he stopped taking
his
medication.
medicine. Yes.
And then over the weekend, obviously, you talked about it Monday.
Mm-hmm.
They waited days to shut down his X account.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
He bounced. He actually shut himself down. They didn't even shut it down.
Oh, really?
He said a goodbye tweet and then deleted it himself.
Oh, okay, because I thought that they were
Elon must stop following him.
There, okay.
But they didn't shut it down.
He came out and said, I don't know how long I'm going to be on this because Elon just unfollowed me.
Yeah, and then he did a peace out post, and then it just deleted altogether.
All right. A lot of stuff going on. We try to update you on everything. What's trending with Narice is on the way. Johnny's house. Orlando's number one hit music station is 709 and Johnny's House. Breezy today, and 85 is a high, 66, and it's going to be mostly sunny today. Narice, what's trending, ma'am?
All right. Kendrick Lamar, he has been quite the trend on social media, followed by his halftime performance, especially with his outfit. This man was rocking bell-bottom jeans, which brought back the nostalgic early 2000s fashion, and there's tons of memes rolling out by millennials pulling out their Y2K fits. But let me tell you about the jeans. So this is crazy. They were originally designed for actor Timothy Chalamet.
Really?
Fun fact, yeah. Kendrick and Timothy, they share the same stylist.
Okay.
And this woman, she pulled out a size 29 women's flared surf jeans with a price tag of a $1,300, like the jeans.
Yeah.
$1,300. And Timothy never wore it. So she was like, all right, Kendrick, let's put this on you, see if it works.
Okay, the most impressive thing about that is he's a size 29-inch waist.
No, he's actually a size 33 because it got into
okay.
But it fit him.
He's a thin dude.
Yeah, but 29?
I think he's 5'7", if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Yeah, but you could tell that they were like hanging low.
Okay.
Yeah.
His waist.
29.
29 women's jeans. Go Kendrick.
Okay. All right.
Guys, it is with heavy hearts that I share with you the mascot of Duolingo. Duo has passed away.
Okay.
So yeah, this is all over social media yesterday. The app is still available to use, but the beloved green owl mascot is no longer with us. The cause of the death is still a mystery, and it has not been determined. Now, mind you, this is all marketing stunt, of course. But Duolingo did post a statement on their Instagram about Duo's death, even joking, saying like, to be honest, he probably died waiting for you to do your lesson, but what do we know? But what's interesting about all of this, in that same statement, which is up on their Instagram, they reference Dua Lipa. They're saying, please respect her privacy. So now people are saying like it might be a collaboration coming since the app and the singer do have history. Because I guess like once upon a time on TikTok, the little bird app Duo, he would joke around having like a crush on Dua Lipa.
Okay.
And she even once acknowledged saying like, maybe a collab is on the way. So who knows what's going to happen?
I don't know what's happening now. I'm lost.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
All we know is that the bird died. Luka Doncic, he just made his debut with the Los Angeles Lakers against the Utah Jazz earlier this week. They did secure that win. No surprise, Laker fans welcomed him well. But this Luka trade is significant to his jersey right now. According to a memorabilia expert, the jersey could fetch anywhere as far as $500,000 to $1 million at an auction.
First game in a Lakers jersey.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Because they expect him to be the next Lakers legend.
Yeah, he's going to be the one that carries it for the next 10 years.
Yeah, you got to get that jersey now and hold on to it. Even if you get a first season jersey. If you got it from him, woo!
That's crazy.
Goodness. All right, it's time for Am I Wrong? That's where you've made a decision on something and you're questioning, hey, this is what happened. I did this. Am I wrong? And then you listening, you can decide also. You text the XL Mobile 41067 and decide if they're right or wrong. Calling in, we're going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets. And I want to see this. Pair of tickets, see Lion King. It's on Wednesday, May 7th. It's Disney's The Lion King, the world's #1 musical. Is coming to the Dr. Phillips for a special 4-week engagement. That is happening April 23rd through May 18th. Get tickets now at drphillipscenter.org. But you ain't got to worry about that. We're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to see Lion King live on stage. We'll hook you up, but you got to tell us what was the situation, and then we'll go around and say, am I right or am I wrong? And then you listening, you can chime in too with the XL Mobile. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. That's the only way to get in. Am I wrong? You tell your story. One of you, pair of tickets to see The Lion King on Wednesday, May 7th at the Dr. Phillips Center. It's all up to you. You got to call us now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Am I wrong? We got to find out, but you got to call us first on Johnny's House. Sunflower Post Malone. You can check out the Super Bowl tailgate performance on the NFL YouTube channel if you want to check that out. 725 Johnny's house. A lot of sun and breezy today with the high of 85. It is 66 right now. It's time for Am I Wrong? You call us up, tell us the situation. We'll break it down and tell you what we think. And you listening, as soon as you make a decision, text the XL Mobile 41067 so we let them know what you are thinking. And somebody's going to get a pair of tickets to see The Lion King Wednesday, May 7th, 2025 at Dr. Phillips. All right, let's start out here with, let's see, Teresa, good morning. Teresa, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. All right, am I wrong?
Okay, so I have two young kids, 5 and 9, and they have a friend that they play with quite often, and this friend is very handsy, and it always seems to be an issue where this kid puts his hands on my son or my daughter, and someone always comes in. When
you say hands on, you mean fight or just touching them?
Like he'll push them, or he'll hit them, or he'll throw something at them.
Okay.
And it's always a situation, and so. The mom has been there before when it's happened, and they take more of like the gentle parenting approach, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, oh no, don't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But the kid continues to do it, and then nothing happens. So I have now told my kids that if it happens and they're playing, whatever he does, do back to him. So if he throws something at him, pick it up and chuck it back at him.
Oh, wow.
And
you want to know if you're wrong?
Yeah, I figured he's going to not want to get hit, right? So,
okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, well,
am I wrong for that?
Here's my thing. I grew up old school, and as soon as you said that, I was thinking about my dad said. My dad said, look, I told that boy, this is how my dad would talk. I told that boy's parents, stop doing that. If he do it again, knock the fire out of him. Now, I don't know what knocking the fire out of him means, but it means hit him back. So,
right.
I'm gonna say you're not wrong, Ray.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong.
All right, Brian.
No, the book of Exodus in the Bible says an eye for an eye, baby.
Yeah.
And I don't even go to church.
This is the first time Brian has quoted Bible verses. Go ahead, boy.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
And
boy.
I'm not gonna lie, my kids used to be very touchy-feely.
Yep.
Like my son used to be very touchy-feely like that
Yep.
too, but not like aggressively.
Yeah.
And so for somebody to actually do it to him, that's when he learned, okay, this is kind of annoying.
Okay, and Nerese.
Listen, my dad has not been in the picture for a long time, but the only thing I remember him teaching me is if they hit you, you hit them back.
Hit them back. All right, Brian, let me know when there's something up on the XL Mobile. But yeah, my dad said knock the fire out of him. I don't know what that means.
That's great.
Knock the fire out of
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. They say, nah, she good.
She's good?
Yep.
All right, Ralph from Orlando. Good morning, Ralph.
Good morning, Johnny's house. How are y'all doing?
Am I wrong?
Okay, so I recently got married, and I have a friend also that's been a long friend of mine, long time, and it's a female, and we never had anything to do. We were just good friends, and every now and then she would need money for food, groceries, whatever, and I just, throw her $20, whatever. But recently here, she calls me, texts me on Messenger that, what am I doing? That she's, she would like to go out to eat because she's hungry. I'm like, well, I'm in a relationship now, so I don't think so. So that night, she calls me up through Messenger. I'm with my wife in bed, and I panic. I saw her name. I said, oh, my God, this is going to start something because my wife is really jealous.
Yeah.
So I immediately said, she said, let me see who called you. I said, no, it's my cousin from New York. Mm-hmm. And she goes, let me see. And I'm like, I'm in deep trouble now. And next thing you know, I lied about it. But then it blew up in my face, and I admitted it. I said, this is a friend of mine that I had, a long time ago. And every now and then I would help her, with groceries and stuff. And she didn't believe it. She didn't buy it. Yeah. But then the next morning she did give me a big hug because I guess he got in touch with her.
Okay. Oh, she got in touch.
So am I right or wrong for lying?
You're wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Very jealous.
Bro, you were wrong because it made a situation worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say you were wrong, Ray.
I get it because you wanted to protect her because she is not oversensitive, but she does get jealous.
Yeah.
Yes, but that actually just puts you into a deeper hole, and that could make her spiral. So
I learned that one. Believe me, I did.
Do not lie.
Again, Ralph, that ain't your girlfriend. That's your wife.
Yes.
That's your wife.
My wife, yes.
Yeah. All right, hold on, Brian.
Yeah, in the Bible, John 2:4 says, put away lying and speak the truth. See, you didn't do that. You didn't put away the lying. You were speaking the truth.
What is happening?
Oh, my God. I know I made a big mistake. That's why I just took the felt I'd throw it out there for you guys to just enjoy.
Nah.
Brian woke up and chose God
I
today.
know,
Yeah, he
man.
did.
I'm gonna throw it to him in a second. Nerese, what are you thinking?
No, clearly. I mean, you're definitely in the wrong, but like you sound like a great man. You don't need to lie. You know,
Yeah.
you're protecting your own in the best way possible. Obviously.
I panicked. I panicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get everyone here understands that, but
Oh, yeah,
be
for
true to
sure.
yourself, you know?
Brian, what they saying on the mobile?
Let's see. XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Let's see. Of course, they say that man's wrong. Why you lying? 100% wrong.
Yeah, man. Just don't lie. I get it, bro. I've been there. I've been exactly where you are. And I just shuck my phone out the window.
It just makes you look more suspicious.
Who's on the phone? Wow, damn it!
I became the most stupid person in the world at that moment. I didn't. I panicked.
All right, you hold on. All right, one or two, y'all. It's gonna be the young lady who told her son to smack the fire to that kid, or my man Ralph who lied to his wife, and he's feeling all kind of bad. That's number two. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Say okay. All right. Where you at there? All right, Teresa. Congratulations. You are the winner.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Got you up here to see Lion King Wednesday, May 2nd. It's a 4-week engagement, April 23rd to May 18th. Get tickets now at drphillipscenter.org. Hold on a second. All right.
I couldn't justify giving Lion King to the Lion King.
Go ahead, player. Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
Yes.
I couldn't do that.
Yes. See, in our church, you the man, you're the pastor, and I'm the backup. So whenever you say,
I'm the guest.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Preach to
Gotcha.
him.
Right on.
Preach to him. That's all you got. I'm ready for you to go some more.
No, I'm a
You
rookie
good?
at this
All
Bible
right.
verse thing.
That's it.
Best I can do is like signs at a football game. John 3:16.
What he said. All right, Galentine's Day. Enough is enough. The men have spoken. Coming up on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067, 734. It is mostly sunny and 85. Rays are still 66 right now.
It is.
All right. So, Galentine's Day, I say, really kicked into gear maybe 5-6 years ago. Would you agree, disagree?
Well, we found out the origin of it.
It's from The Office, right?
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
I knew it was from a TV show.
So, and explain, Galentine's Day is when you go out with your girlfriends, and now some of them don't have
Yeah, so basically the definition is ladies celebrating ladies. And they
Okay.
say it's usually on the 13th. So they do it then. So if you do have a man or a significant other, then you celebrate on the 13th. Or if you don't, then whatever. You get your love fulfilled by your ladies on the day before.
But what I've realized with Galentine's Day, it's also a day to get all dressed up with your girlfriends and have brunch somewhere. And you just celebrate the love that you have with each other.
Yes.
But it's just guys aren't allowed to come.
Nah.
Yeah, you're not supposed
No,
to.
not really.
Okay. And Brian, there's a percentage of men that say that.
Well, a survey said 41% of men want our own version of Galentine's Day. And we can't call it Galentine's Day, obviously. We'd think of something else.
Palentine.
Was it Palentine?
I've heard
I don't know.
Malentine.
Malentine? No.
Galentine.
No. I think we got to take the whole time thing out of it.
Well, it's Valentine's, though. You got to keep that in.
There's nothing that I want to hang out with my friends with that has some type of time in it.
Why?
Dude time.
You feel gay?
What?
I've never felt gay
You feel a little homo?
I don't feel real masculine in saying it.
Well, it is the celebration of love.
No, I understand.
That's not what Galentine's is. It's you get together with your girls and y'all just hang together.
Yeah, we love each other.
I know, but not that kind of love, like you said.
It's a type of love.
I said love.
No, it was
You don't
not.
love your
I don't have.
friends?
No, I don't love John. John is my dog. I love him. I got love for him.
I got no
love
All right.
him.
So do
We
dogs
know what
day.
you're trying to say.
It's your dog's
Dog's
day.
Day.
There we
Dog, that's my
go.
dog's day. Okay. You know what? I think earlier in my life, I would have gone for something like that. For me, I ain't got time. I ain't got
Okay,
time.
but if you were single, would you want to hang out with like your crew?
Yeah, I would. Oh, you know what? And Brian, I don't know if Brian can attest to this or not. One time, a long time ago, I was single on Valentine's Day, and me and some friends thought it was a bright idea to go to a strip club, and it
let's
was
go.
so depressing.
That is sad.
We on the way back, it was all quiet and stuff, and it was like 5 of us in the car, and it was quiet. And I said, you know what, guys? Never in my life again, will I ever spend Valentine's Day in a strip club.
Yeah.
Home
Wow, that's
alone.
not the way I thought it was going to turn out.
And I'm looking around with y'all. This is just depressing. It's really depressing.
I mean, that turned out exactly how I thought it was. 'Cause you're lonely. You go there
and it
to
was-
watch women.
Right. It was a weeknight too.
Yeah.
And I had to get up and go to work the next day. I'm like, you know what, man?
So
Y'all do it next year. I'm not going.
the point being, though, if you were single, would you want to get your crew together? Because that's basically what it's all about.
To offset Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And it couldn't be on Valentine's. It's around Valentine's Day, right?
It could be around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't because I wouldn't want to take time away from them and their ladies to be with me. Does that make sense?
But if it's not on Valentine's Day,
well, I get together anytime we get together,
Yeah, that's true.
for sure. If you can use that to get out of the house without getting in trouble, let's drop it.
I think that's why they all said yes to it. Like, yeah, it sounds awesome. A guy's day, let's do it.
And you can't say no because you got your day with your girl.
Yeah.
I stayed here and took care of everything.
Right.
We're going to have
Dudentine's Day.
No, I like Dog's Day better.
But here's the thing, and I don't know.
You don't get to come. I don't know if you know that or not.
So
I don't know if it's the same with women as men. Your girl, your wife, or whoever knows that one of your friends is out of control.
Yes.
That's why she don't want you to go with the guy, because so-and-so might be single. If I'm the single one, you know all he wants to do.
Right.
yeah.
And that's where the disruption lies. With women, y'all keep it under wrap. We have to observe it and say, hey, your girl Susie, I watched her, but y'all will know. Yeah, man, so-and-so, all he wanted to do. That's where the conflict comes in.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
It
that.
could cause a lot of problems. Because I feel like the only way it wouldn't be problematic is if you had nothing but single guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because, hey.
That'd be a mess.
But then that's just every
seriously.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Like, that's not any different.
Is Bobby going? Well, you don't want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and go. No, I ain't going to go if you don't. Now go ahead and go.
Right.
Because I know what he wants to do. I guess you want to do that too. I've heard these things in my life. All right, I want to find out for you fellas, do you feel that we should have an equivalent to a Galentine's Day? And if we should, what should we call it? For me, I can take it or leave it. Bruh.
Yeah, same. I don't feel like it's something I really need. I think I'd be okay with it. Like if all my guy friends wanted to go do something.
Let's go do something. But I just say,
but like,
why we got to put a title around
right?
it? Let's
Like,
just go do something.
Let's just do it because it's Saturday.
Because that's what girls do, though.
I
It's gotta
literally-
be a theme. And
I was just going to say, you guys sound like straight up dudes. Like
Nah,
everything that
yeah.
you're saying, I'm like, this is definitely a girl
See,
thing.
then you go in and say, hey, the fellas want to get together tonight. Ronnie ain't going. So you just throw that in.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No. Or I say like, hey, we're gonna get hang out tonight. Yeah, John's going, but I ain't drinking.
You got to offset.
Lies.
My wife knows if me and John get together,
Your boy.
she's bailing one of us out of jail, and she ain't bailing me out. She already told me.
407 919 1067 877 919 1067 XL Mobile 41067. Social media live stream. We speak up. Fellas, do you want to have an equivalent of a Galentine's Day, or for you, it doesn't make a difference? And what can we call it if we do this thing? Because we can kick it off right here. And they say, where'd that start? It started at a radio station in Orlando, Florida. We can kick it off right now. 407 919 1067 877 919 1067. Hit us up now on Johnny's House. That's so true. That's Gracie Abrams. This is Johnny's House 752. It is Wednesday, breezy today, and we got a little cold front coming in next week, but not now. The rest of the country is freezing. Mostly sunny. 85 is a high. It is 66 right now. Fellas say, look, women have Galentine's Day. We need to have our day and come up with a name for it. Me, I'm like, I'll go. Anytime I can hang out with the friends, I'll hang out with them. He has a special day.
That's a dude that doesn't get out much. He's like, man, that's not fair.
Come on.
You get a day out. I want one.
Yeah, and call it something special. From East Orlando, Jenny. Jenny, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny's house.
How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. So what did you want to say?
So I was just telling Nerese, I heard this a couple of years ago, heard it ever since. Not sure how legit it is, but I've heard Palentine's Day for the guys.
Ain't no guy gonna say it. Ain't nobody gonna say
women
that.
can't have something that men don't want.
You can't have no Palentine.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean,
no Palentine. Hey, man, we'll get together for Palentine Day.
Like, well, I mean, what are we in the 40s? Hey, pal.
Damn. Come on, pal.
So at my job, the people who don't have, the significant other or whatever, pretty much, all the people who are either just friends or singles want to have, go out and not feel sad at home. They do Galentines. So the girls, like this year, they're doing candle making and then dinner afterwards. Like they're planning an event for that.
And that's cool. That's cool. Women. Go ahead.
Well, the guys are getting together and they're going to be going axe throwing. And then after that, getting dinner together as guys. So it's like, obviously, you're not going to do the same thing that the women do if that's not your interest. But they do something just so you're not,
here's the thing
feeling sad.
Here's the thing with the guys, though. If you got a single guy and y'all want to make him, let's go out and do something. Your thing is you're going to ask him, hey, man, we know you're single and you're not going to be, and we don't want you by yourself. What do you want to do? And of course, he's going to say, let's go to a strip club.
Oh my God. And that's when you're talking about men who maybe do have a partner and are reaching out to people who don't.
Yes.
In this case, I know it's more just guys, all of them. That's the one thing that's something they have in common. They don't have that significant other, so they all don't have something to do.
Because I think axe throwing and all this stuff is fun, but if we were planning something for a single friend, like, hey man, we're all gonna go axe throwing. Why? Because you're single and we want to hang out with you.
Because it's a man thing to do.
Oh, because men throw axes.
Man, I want to go see some parts.
I guess it all depends on who your friend group is.
You are right, Jenny. You're 100% correct. All right. Thank you for calling, Jenny.
Absolutely. You guys have a good one.
Bye-bye. And she's right. It depends on your friend group. From Orlando, Conrad, good morning.
Hey, JH. How you doing, man?
JH?
Johnny's house.
Oh, I thought you were using my real initials.
Johnny's like, how you know?
Hey, pal. Hey.
Oh, man.
What's up, man? Like, wait a minute.
Look. And it's in my opinion that men need to stay out that space.
Yeah, I agree.
Let women,
women,
let them have that day.
I agree.
No. We don't need it.
I agree.
We don't need gimmicks as men.
Yes, I agree with you.
Period. I mean, we have a brotherhood with our boys, with our homies.
Yeah.
And those times come.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was single, I'm married now.
Yeah.
But when I was single, it's like we get together when we get together.
Yeah. I agree.
Because real men are on their purpose every day.
Yep. You're right.
They have it. I want it.
Hey, Conrad, it's like this. Y'all can have Galentine's Day, but it might be a random Tuesday when my boy say he needs to talk to me. You should be able to tell your mate, hey, my boy want to go grab a beer. And she understand there's something going on with your boy and you need to take off for a couple hours. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nope. I want matching shirts. Just like they have.
He won't match it. Brian's on something today. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all ain't listening to it, if you're just not tuning in the show, make sure you listen to the podcast because Brian's on something today. I don't know what he's on, but
He's on the Lord.
Whatever
it is, let me get some.
He's been reciting Bible verses. All right, thank you, Conrad. Ray, what they saying over there?
Evan said, nah, but if we did get a day, it should be called Guy Time.
Is that Evan?
I don't know.
Evan,
I gotta look at the picture.
If I hurt your feelings and you ain't been calling in because of that, good. All right, Brian,
oh, it is.
It's Evan.
Oh, how dare you?
Brian, what they say?
Well, I mean, according to the good book in Genesis, they say we are all equally made. in God's image, so we should all have the same days. That's in the good book. That ain't even me.
So it shouldn't be a Galentine's Day. What he's saying is the Lord saying that we should not separate men
That's what he's
from
saying.
women. That we should all go together. It should be Galentine and Manentine and just have a good time with your single friend. Because one day the Lord is going to hook them up with the person they need to be with. So my thing is, forget Galentine's Day. We don't need Palentine's Day. We'll just call it day.
Yes, because Proverbs 22:2.
Preacher.
My good man John said, the rich and the poor, they have this in common.
What's that, Brian?
And it's the same for the women and the men.
Preach.
The Lord made them both.
Yes, he did. Brian, what did it say on the
Peter 3:7. Men and women are equal partners in God's gift of a new life. Therefore, they should be celebrating the day together.
Here's the thing. He's reciting straight up Bible verses.
We're just going to eventually take away everything, all the fun in the world.
No more Galentines. You should have your Galentine ass home.
These men are stating our holiday.
From the XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said, how about this Buds and Suds Day?
I will not participate in a Bud and Suds.
Why?
Because I don't smoke weed. That sounds like a weed and drink day.
I was just gonna say,
your
what is that?
bud
Buddy like buddy.
and
Nah, I don't
suds.
think
That's
what
as
they
bad
meant.
as pal. What are we, pals? What are we, buds? We don't do that.
Hey, man, let's get together for Bud and Suds.
I don't call my girl my gal. Hey, my gal.
Well, then y'all should change the name.
She got a point, Brian.
And y'all should change the name because it's dumb.
All right, Ray Celebrity News, what's going on?
Elon Musk, his ex Grimes, is not having it.
I'm not.
3 minutes away, y'all. Count it down. 3 minutes on Johnny's House.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067. Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Grimes is Elon Musk, his ex, and his baby mama. They have 3 kids together.
He only hangs out with one of them.
Yes, that is true.
The youngest one, I think.
The one that was in the Oval Office last night.
just chilling.
Playing on the desk.
The one that his name is X. That's
Okay,
his
yes,
son's
his name is X.
which is short for like XAEXX.
Yep.
II or
whatever
something
his
like
serial
that.
number is because he's a robot.
Yes. Absolutely. So, but yesterday, Elon Musk was actually answering questions from the press, and his son was there picking his nose, clinging on his dad's shoulder, interrupting him. And so Elon Musk's ex Grimes did not like this whatsoever. And she said that he should not be in public like this. And she didn't see it like at first or live. And so she was thanking everybody on social media for alerting her that her son was in the Oval Office. Basically doing a press conference.
I don't think she's wrong, and I'm going to explain why. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world, in the whole world. And his kids, his family, everybody's a target for kidnappers. Yeah. And her thing is, if you want to do the research and find out what my kid looks like, fine. But the whole world is looking at our child.
Yeah.
And he's a target now.
Well, Elon Musk, his security is on point.
Yeah,
like he pays a really good security team.
And you got to pay not only for yourself, but for your whole family.
Yeah.
You know.
But the crazy thing is that she has been blasting him. If you're not following her on social media, she blasts him all the time. And she was talking about how it's been a year-long custody battle with Elon, during which she allegedly says that he kept the kids from seeing her for 5 months. So she didn't see her kids for 5 months, and then she sees them in the Oval Office, one of them. But she also said that on top of withholding access to the kids, she is now basically bankrupt. She is bankrupt from all of
the
this.
legal fees, of course.
Yes, and she's unable to make new music, writing, and all that stuff. She's just slept and cried every minute.
Think about this. There's women out here now who had children with rich men, and they break them off a little, child support. Can you imagine? You got a baby with the richest man in the world. And my thing is, my child support should be at least, with your tax bracket, should be at least $10 million a month.
That's not zeros in the back of that number.
Yes. I should be getting at least $10 million a month.
Nah.
You the richest man in the world.
You wasn't there when I was shooting at the gym. No, when I was over there programming PayPal.
They have
you weren't there.
3 children together.
Did you deliver this child?
$10 million a month. That's what she should be getting.
Absolutely not.
$10 million.
Absolutely not.
That's
You're getting what you
insane.
need to live.
And the lifespan of those kids is 0.000% of the money that he makes.
I got you.
Yes.
I'm just real big on getting what you earned.
Have you seen the names of their kids? Well, the one of is like XAE, whatever, but the daughter is Exadark, and then the other son is Tau Technomechanicus.
One more time. What?
Tau Technomechanicus.
I like that name.
They call him Nikki for short?
I don't know what they
I would.
Anyways.
My name Nikki.
That TMZ presents
I'm
saving.
just surprised they don't pronounce it like with a series of clicks and beeps.
Yeah, anyways, the TMZ presents Saving Wendy is actually available on Tubi right now. And so what they're talking about, because they're reaching out to her and everything, and Harvey was talking to her, spent hours on the phone while only looking through a window while she's at this place. She cannot leave the floor without permission from the staff. She says that she's been outside to see fresh air twice in the last 30 days, and both were for dentist appointments. No. So it's just been...
Is there some inside story where she's possibly tried to harm herself? Because I don't see that type of supervision unless there's some way that you might hurt yourself.
I don't think that she's tried to harm herself. I just think that her conditions from the dementia and her drinking were just so severe that that's why she was on this.
Okay, but like Britney Spears, they were protecting her finances.
Yes. Yeah.
As long as you got a phone, you can spend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, she doesn't have a phone. She has nothing. And she, like I said, she's only seen fresh air the past 30 days twice.
And that's the problem. It's like, okay, put supervision on what's needed. Make sure she's on her medication. But like, if you do it to the point where you're going to actually drive her crazy, it's like, what's the point of doing all this?
She said she eats in her room because she's extremely depressed around. There's actually 90-year-old women that have serious health problems that are in the same facility.
And she's like, I'm not them.
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to eat lunch with them.
That's so disturbing.
Yeah, so that's out on Tubi today if you want to see it.
Is Tubi a pay channel or is it?
No, it's free.
It's free.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like an app. Like you download it to your TV. Like if you have like a Roku TV, you can put the Tubi app on it.
I've always wondered what that was. I'm gonna have to download that thing. All right, we come back. Weird stories that happen to be true on Johnny's House. 809, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's House. We want to thank you for doing so. A lot of sunshine and 85. It's still 66 out there. It got a little warmer.
It's 69.
69 right now. Weird stories that are true with Brian Grimes. What's going on, B?
I'm going to have to check in with my TikTok time traveler because NASA just announced they're going to keep a close eye on an asteroid named 2024YR4.
I heard about this one.
And this is not one of Elon's kids. I know that's a weird name, but it's not. So it's an asteroid about the size of a building, and they say it has a 1 in 43 chance of hitting Earth in December 2032.
A 1 in what?
A 1 in 43 chance.
Those aren't good odds.
Yeah. Yeah. There's one that's bigger than that. They were talking about has like a 3% chance, but that one keeps increasing. Like the percent chance keeps going up.
Yeah, because they're trying to say that it was an asteroid that killed off all the dinosaurs. That's why they keep watching those.
But this one is much smaller than that, they said. So this one we should be okay if something goes sideways.
I think we got a plan, no?
I would think so.
I would only hope so.
Well, I mean, Space Force, no?
Yeah, we got Space Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna send Bruce Willis up.
No, what is it called? Is it Space Force?
It is
It's
Space Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. But anyway, they say they want to be prepared for it if it does happen this time around. We talked about this a few times, actually. There's a guy who says he thinks his Bitcoin fortune is in a landfill.
I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, so he said if he gets it, it's going to be worth close to $700 million. Probably a little more than that, they said. But he can't get into the landfill to find it. They won't give him permission. He sued and tried to get permission to go into landfill, and he lost. And so now he's trying to put the funds together to buy the landfill so that he can just go in and find it.
Every night and day that he's struggling, he knows I have $700 million in there, but they won't let me go look for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would not be well.
He should know that by now everyone that works there is looking for that same drive, so he needs to calm down.
Whoever keeps denying him probably already found it.
Yeah.
They're just not going to let him in because they don't want him to know that. Yeah. Now, I mean, I lost a hard drive that has like a few Bitcoin on it, which is kind of disheartening because it's a couple $100,000 now. At the time, it wasn't anything, but nothing like this.
I believe this guy because he's not letting it go away.
Yeah, I believe him too.
He's not letting it go.
But you have to let it go because you're never going to find it.
But think about it, he knows, okay, when I started looking for it, this is the area that they put stuff in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it grows every day.
Yeah, but this is the area that they were looking at.
Yeah. I could see why he'd be like distraught. But
what happened with yours?
I was in an old laptop and I just threw it away. When I used to work with a bunch of tech nerds over at like the electronics store, they put it together so it could like all of our laptops could like shave off little percentages and just hold them because you hold them in hard drives. But this is back before Coinbase and all that stuff. Like I mean, like they were worth pennies on the dollar back then, so you don't think anything of it. And this is crazy. Obviously, yesterday the big news was that the Gulf of Mexico had become the Gulf of America in a few spots. Well, now there is a congressman, and we don't do politics really, but this guy's name is from Georgia. His name is Buddy, and he wants to change the name of Greenland to Red, White, and Blue Land.
Oh.
I mean, we're throwing stuff out there.
Right. He says it's the Red, White, and Blue Land Act of 2025. He said, we're going to go in. First of all, we're going to buy Greenland. Then we're going to change the name to Red, White, and Blue Land.
I'm pretty sure like the president of Greenland came out and was like saying literally like F you.
Well, Denmark owns.
They own it.
Yeah.
And they said it's not, and they said it's not for
they
sale.
said no, they have no desire to sell it. And so they actually launched a petition to buy California and change the name of California and take Disneyland and turn it into Hans Christian Andersen Land.
Oh my dear God.
Hey, they better be careful because we might sell it. California, they might just sell it.
Right. What's your price?
What's your price?
It's always breaking down, always running out of water.
What's your price? Don't be playing now. You ain't playing. We are for real. All right. Will Ferrell, he says anytime he goes out, there's someone always quoting one of his lines from one of his movies. So we want to find out what is the favorite movie line that you like to quote. Got a pair of tickets to see Joe Coy. It's going to be Saturday at the Kia Center. You want to get ahead and get yours in now? You can call 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We're gonna get into that when we get back on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, 825, 69 right now. High today of 85, and it's going to be mostly sunny and somewhat breezy. Nerese, Will Ferrell was saying in an interview what?
Yeah, so I saw that he was talking about his upcoming with all his movies and stuff, and he was asked, does anyone ever come up to you and like throw you like your top phrases from any movie that you've ever done?
He has some good ones.
Yeah, and like the first one that he mentioned was from the movie Elf. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? That one.
Yeah.
And then he said randomly, like he was at his kids' like basketball practice or baseball practice, and one of the dads came up to him and he goes, breakfast of champions. And then Will Ferrell looked at him like, is that kicking and screaming? And he's like,
he's just used to it.
Yeah.
All right, so what is your favorite movie quote that you remember?
Not to be specific with movies, but like when it comes to shows, SpongeBob. It's crazy how it's gonna be stuck on me forever. Like something as simple as he was number one. Like if you know, you know. Yeah. It's like, Johnny came out and he got his Hall of Fame award. He was number one. Like that reference, I use it all the time with my hype friends. Like specifically with SpongeBob, I'm like tied to it.
Mine is anything that's related to coming to America. If my friends would say something like, "You don't know Martin Luther the King,"
you don't know no Frank Sinatra.
You must be out of your damn mind.
Yeah.
Ray, what's your quote? What's your movie?
I feel like I've been saying this a lot to the kids. You're killing me, Smalls.
That's
It's like the easiest way. You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls.
So I feel like that's the one.
B, what's yours, man?
I always do it from Money Talks with Chris Tucker. You better watch your back. I can't say the rest of it because it curses. Even in the shower, even on picnics, you better watch your back.
All right, I want to hear from you. What is your favorite movie line or movie quote? My phone thing is messing up here. Got yourself a pair of tickets to see Joe Coy Saturday the 15th, which is this Saturday at the Kia Center. Now we got it. All right, let's go to Winter Park. Riley, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, let's hit that favorite movie quote.
Okay, so anything from White Chicks. The top one, though, is like credit card, ID. I'm so freaking... or if we're at work and we're complaining about something or just anything that happens, we'll say like, "Dear Mr. Royal Hampton." So literally anything for White Chicks, I don't know how, but it fits into our everyday life. Trying on clothes. You never surprise, honey.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that if you got a group of people that know the movie and know the quotes, it's a lot better.
Oh my gosh. My favorite part from that is the Tina the talking tummy.
She grabs her stomach.
Yeah. Tina the talking tummy.
I never saw that one. All right, hold on a second, Riley from Orlando. Alessa, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
How you doing, girl?
Good. How are you?
Good. Let me hear your favorite movie line. From what movie?
So this one is very diverse. It's from Juno. It's tore up from the floor up. It's her dad trying to fit in with the lingo, and I just apply that to anything that's messed up. I'm like, that's tore up from the floor up.
Now, I've heard that term. I never knew it was from Juno.
Me either.
Yeah, I've heard, man, it's tore up from the floor up. Really?
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Juno started it. I know her dad said it.
You have educated me. You hold on a second. From Davenport, Rosanna, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Johnny.
All right, so what's your movie quote?
Oh, it's from Titanic. I love it when they're on the front of the boat and they're saying, "I'm the king of the world."
Yep. That's a classic. That is a classic. You hold on a second. From Merritt Island, Jameson, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Johnny.
All right, man. You know that movie quote.
All right. So anytime I fight with my wife, something comes up, I always go to A Few Good Men. I yell, "You can't handle the truth." And while it's funny, it's a direct path to the couch for that night. But
yeah. You can't handle the truth. I love that, man.
Exactly.
That's a powerful scene. Ray, what they say?
Let's see here. Somebody also has the quote from Coming to America where it says, "F you, F you, F you, who's next?"
Yes.
At any family gathering.
I like, you're cool.
Yeah. Thank you. You're cool. Thank you.
Me.
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said right on top of that rose, which is from Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Yes.
Really?
And then someone else said they always say, "You're killing me, Smalls."
Yep. That's a classic.
Someone else says they always yell, "Mom, the meatloaf."
The meatloaf, Ma.
I never know
What
what
is she
she's
doing
back
there? What is she doing? Nerese.
Yeah, we got Juan Super Daddy said, "My name is Jeff, And then also, I did that so terrible.
My
And
name
then,
is Jim.
yeah, and then also, Darius, he said, my mama always told me life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get.
Riley from Winter Park, you're the first one in. We're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to see Joe Coy Saturday at the Kia Center, a couple minutes away from True Stories That Happened to Me on Johnny's House. $8:33 is Johnny's House. It is time for True Stories It Happened to Me. These are the most unique stories that you tell all the time. We want you to tell them on the radio. And they got SeaWorld's Seven Seas Food Festival is back with over 190 mouthwatering dishes. We want you to go, but you got to tell us that true story. You tell everybody about it. Now tell it on the radio. We want to hear it. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. True Stories It Happened to Me. Call right now, Johnny's House. Shabuzi, don't forget to catch the first keyword at 9 a.m. Your chance to win $1,000. And y'all been winning in Central Florida, man.
Yeah.
You really have. It is 8:36 on Johnny's House, 69, looking for a high today of 85. It's going to be mostly sunny today. True stories. It happened to me. That's what you tell us those amazing stories. Got SeaWorld 7 Seas Food Festival is back with over 190 mouth-watering dishes. Thursday through Sunday. Learn more at SeaWorldOrlando.com. And don't forget, the concerts are free with park admission. All right, we ready to hear a couple of these stories from Polk City. Hey, Sarah.
Hi, good morning.
True story. It happened to me.
Man, I have a ton of them, but I think the best one is when my dad lost my mom in the middle of the ocean.
Well, people do that all the time. They lose them on the cruise ship.
She was like floating in the ocean?
Yeah, like what happened?
You go lobster and you drag people. Normally, there's enough people, like 2 people drag behind the boat. Each person would have a spotter.
Mhm.
But on that day, it was my mom, my dad, and my dad's friend. And my dad's friend was the only one on the boat. And so when my mom let go of the board because she had found a lobster hole, seaweed got all wrapped up in it. And so when they finally went and picked up my dad, my mom was like nowhere to be found.
Dang.
I mean,
how long did it take to find your mom?
Well, when Brian would know, like every way looks like the way that you
It does.
came from.
Looks exactly the same.
Don't you put like some floating flags or something?
I mean, when you're the diving, you do sometimes, yeah, like buoys.
Yeah, when you stop, you do, but like not when you're
Yeah.
dragging. So they had no clue which way they had just come from. And then so they were just driving the boat, trying to find her, pulled up upon a boat, and they're like, please, we need to radio the Coast Guard. I lost my wife. I can't find her. A couple hours had gone by.
Oh, my.
And they were afraid, like, if it got dark and
Yeah.
they hadn't found her, it would be like an open water scenario.
Yeah.
But
Oh, my goodness.
they're like, sir, calm down, calm down. It just so happened that the first boat they came upon was the Coast Guard, who actually had found my mom.
Oh, my
So she was aboard the
gosh.
ship already.
So we were
Yeah.
all waiting for the end of
Oh,
the
my
story.
goodness.
Did she have a life vest on or anything?
Yeah.
No, you just have you have like a marker. So like when you find the hole, you mark it like it's a
Yeah.
like a float thing with a metal piece
Listen,
that goes in the hole. But
if I was your
no,
mom,
you're just in your bathing suit, your fins, and a mask and snorkel.
if I was your mom, you're gonna rescue me and that lobster. Because I'm gonna eat that bad boy.
Right, I'm getting
I'm leaving here with something. What's that, ma'am? Oh, that's that lobster. You can let it go. No. It's coming home with us, man. Wow.
Yeah, you're lucky because the search grid gets so big so fast when it comes to open water with currents and everything.
Insane. From Davenport, Rudy.
Hey, good morning, guys.
True story happened to me.
So when I first moved down to Florida about 2011, me and my girlfriend, my now wife, we went to Treasure Island Beach and, spent the day there. And while we're at the beach, we were getting in the water. Some locals are there, and they said, hey, guys, if you see some fins in the water, don't worry. There's just a couple of small stingrays in the water. So I thought nothing of it. But mind you, I'm from Michigan. I know nothing about sea life.
Mm-hmm.
We go out probably about 100, 150 yards. I'm in like chest deep water. And I see something black in the water next to me, and I feel like some slapping. And I look down, and I see a kind of a decent-sized stingray, and I'm thinking it's cool. And I'm like, oh, man, as I tell my wife, I'm like, I wish I had my camera. I turn around, and I see she's running out of the water. And when I turn back around to look at my feet or my legs, all the water's black. And then I just hear the people on the beach yell, don't move, don't move. And as far as I could see, the water was just black. It stood there for about a good minute and a half, and I found out it was a school of stingray that were in the area, and I didn't realize how big a school of stingray is. And it felt like there's probably about 500 stingray around me, and I immediately thought of Steve Irwin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Died in the water.
Yes. Damn.
What I thought of is you said now she's your wife and you married her even though she ran and left you in the water. That's what I thought of.
All right. It's time for round two. Round one. Young lady's dad lost his mom in the middle of the ocean. Rudy is line 2, was almost killed by some stingrays. True story. It happened to me. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. 1067 SeaWorld 7 Seas Food Festival. We want you to go, but we got to hear your story. So call us now on Johnny's House. That's Sabrina Carpenter on Johnny's House. It's 8:44. Don't forget, it's going to be mostly sunny today. It's going to get up to about 85. Next week is going to cool off a bit, but today it's going to be nice and gusty winds, and it's 69 right now. True stories that happened to me. Y'all have some of the most amazing stories, and you tell us these stories. We're fascinated. We give opportunity to tell them on the air. SeaWorld 7 Seas Food Festival is happening Thursday through Sunday, and we want you to go, but we got to hear your story. This one is out of Oviedo. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, good morning.
All right, can you get off your hands free for me, please? Because it's kind of hard to hear you. Yeah. And turn down your radio. Right. There you go. All right, perfect. All right. So what you got? True story happened to me.
All right. So I am from California, and my husband's from California, but we both had half families in Florida, and we were living in Hawaii. We ended our time with the military. My husband retired, and we came moving out to Florida. We both wanted to get to know our half families, but we hadn't had a chance to get contacted yet. And my husband's father got really ill, and so we went to the hospital to go, be with him. And he was in a coma. On the third day, he woke up. He's squeezing everyone's hands, and I'm running to go get the family in the ICU to tell them that Joe's awake. And I am heading there. And on my way to the ICU waiting room, I pass the elevator. I see a woman, and I get hot flashes. I'm looking at her, and I'm just like, "Oh my God, that's my sister." And coincidentally, my birth mom didn't know what my name was when I was adopted, so my sister's name is also Sarah. So I say, "Sarah," and she turns around and she looks at me, and I'm like, "Hi, I'm your sister Sarah." And it was the most instant love I ever felt in my life.
Instant love. Wow, I got a little chill there. Look at that.
Yeah, and I wrapped my arms around her, and she fell into tears, and it was the craziest moment. And what really messes with me is if I never knew I was adopted, or I never knew I had other siblings, I still would have made my same choices to be there with my husband as his father was passing. And she was a nurse working on the floor of the hospital where he was admitted.
Okay,
and he passed.
hold on a second. It wasn't your father. It was your husband's father?
My husband's father.
So, wow.
It was very serendipitous. My husband's father was from New York, and my family's all from California, but just coincidentally, my family and his family moved 5 miles from each other. And I had to go to Clearwater, which was a good 2-3 hour drive for us every day to get to the hospital. And that's a good hour from where our families lived. So it was so random to be in Clearwater dealing with one emotional
that was supposed to happen.
situation and then suddenly have another one.
And you stopped and said, "That's my sister."
Yes.
That's crazy. You hold on a second.
Woo.
Wow.
That's a lot of moving parts that had to happen
See,
through life.
I thought it was her dad, which made sense for the sister to be there.
No.
But the sister worked there, and wow.
Crazy.
John from Orlando, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Johnny. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Give me that true story that happened to you.
Man, we were in vacation in Las Vegas. We were in a big restaurant eating, and my wife was like, "Man, I got to go to the bathroom." So she got up, left to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, I'm going to put the baby in the stroller, get him ready. And I had my 4-year-old with me. So while I was putting on the baby chute, getting him into the stroller, my 4-year-old decided that he wanted to use the bathroom too. So he decided he was standing next to me, but I guess I wasn't paying attention. He turned around, he ran towards my wife and caught up with her and went to the bathroom with her. Didn't tell me nothing.
Oh.
When I turned around, I'm like, holy crap, where's my other son? I got so scared and panicked, man. I had the whole restaurant, everybody outside the restaurant screaming, looking for him. Like 2-3 minutes later, my wife comes out the bathroom and asks me, "What's going on? Why is everyone like?" I'm like, "I can't find it." When I look behind her, there goes my 4-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, "Oh my God!" I was so panicked.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you acted fast. If your wife went to the bathroom and you had everybody in the restaurant looking for your kid by the time she came out, boy, they must have saw some panic in your eyes. Good.
Oh yeah,
That's great though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so big, so many people there.
You said, okay, all right. So one of them hung up. So we got the first Sarah, dad lost mom in the middle of the ocean. That's number one. Sarah, number two, found randomly her adopted sister in the elevator. And number three, Sean, who lost his kid in Vegas and went crazy, got restaurants shut down to find that kid. Okay, on the count of three, private vote, your winners. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Sarah, congratulations.
Oh, me, Sarah?
Yeah, you, Sarah.
Two Sarahs.
Polk City, Sarah. How you doing, Polk City, Sarah? Congratulations.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
It's a great story. You told a great story. SeaWorld Seven Seas Foods Festival. You are going. It's going to be happening Thursday through Sundays. Learn more at SeaWorldOrlando.com. All right. Congratulations. You hold on, okay?
Thank you.
All the stories today were great.
They
Any
were.
other week, you would have won on your own, but unfortunately, a lot of good stories came in this week.
Crazy.
Celebrity news, Ray.
Okay, so you know how celebrities, like if they're women, they ask when you're going to have a baby?
Yes.
Well, Seth Rogen's like, same thing happens to him.
Really?
Yep.
On the way, Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1 Tavares, Orlando.
Orlando, it's Johnny Magic. It's time for us to pay your bills and win $1,000.
Enter this nationwide keyword now at xl1067.com. Bank. That's bank.
Your chance to win $1,000 13 times every weekday from 9 to 9. Paying your bills. It's XL 1067.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067. Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, we had some breaking news this past hour.
Yep, this is big. They hit it yesterday.
Yes, the Backstreet Boys. This is so great.
Mhm.
They said we're heading into the millennium once again, and they're heading to the Sphere in Vegas.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yes.
That's huge.
So what they're saying is that this is a huge milestone. Millennium was my favorite Backstreet Boys album. It came out in 1999, but it's the 25th anniversary for that album.
Yeah.
And so they're basically doing 9 dates in July at the Las Vegas Sphere. And so those tickets, they go on sale February
Tomorrow.
20th.
How much?
This one
Well,
says February 21st for
there's-
general.
There's ticket packages and hotel packages that go on sale
How much?
tomorrow.
Okay.
How much?
Or on Friday, sorry, the 14th.
How much?
Doesn't say yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's going to be a little outrageous probably.
So I was telling you guys earlier, I'm on in Vegas, and they were hinting that there's going to be, they had it down to 3 people that they were going to announce as
Who
a
were the 3?
residency. I don't remember who the other
Okay,
2 were,
okay.
but one of them was Backstreet. And I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, that would be so cool.
Mhm.
And then this morning they announced it.
If I saw this live, I would cry. So
We
we're
need to go.
talking, yes.
We need to go.
We're
I'm
talking,
down.
I want it that way, larger than life. Show me the meaning of being lonely. The one,
Ray, you're speaking so much in passion right now.
I know.
So,
I know.
yeah.
We need to go.
like Brian said, Friday, tickets do go on sale in hotels.
Yeah,
but then-
and I'm sure they'll have some pre-sales and whatnot like that. Yeah.
oh my God,
But yeah, it's going to be crazy.
that is huge.
We'll go. We might be sitting obstructive view, but we go.
I
in
will
the Sphere, I don't think there's obstructed
there's
view. 'cause
one.
it's- Well, that in the corner.
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
I will mop floors during the show. I don't care.
No,
What
you
I'll
ain't
take out
mopping no
trash.
damn
I
floor.
will
You
You're
ain't
gonna take
mopping
out
floors.
no
Yeah,
damn-
you
I will
just
direct
talking that crazy
traffic.
talk.
Are you saying
No,
something?
we ain't doing that. They don't do that in Vegas.
saying
They,
Okay.
they might be doing that at Lake Eola, but they won't be doing that in Vegas.
You're just saying things.
Okay, so Seth Rogen has been pretty outspoken about the decision of not having kids with his wife.
Mhm.
And you know how, like, who is it? Cameron Diaz
Yeah.
and Jennifer Aniston, they get called out all the time, like, why don't you have kids?
Yeah.
But he said people really had a strong take on him being like, what the heck? You're like, F this guy for not wanting to have kids. But he was like, listen, if you hate it that much, why do you want more of me?
Yeah,
He's like, this
yeah.
is my opinion, and you hate me so much, but now you want me to create another child.
Yeah.
Like, you want me to create a human being. So he said you should only really have kids if you really want kids. And we just don't really want kids. He said time kept going by, and the moment where we were like, let's do it, just kept not happening.
How long have you been married?
I don't know exactly how long they've
Because
been
that's
married.
usually a question or a statement you make for someone who's been married a short period of time. Because after a
Yeah.
while, it's understood. If you've been married like 8 to 9 years and you ain't had kids, people ain't gonna ask you anymore.
Yeah.
But if you're married a couple of years, hey, so when you gonna have kids? That's just that's that next question, or when you gonna get a house, or
That's a good
when you gonna get a
question.
bigger house, or that kind of thing.
I just never understood the expectations people have on other people. Like,
I know.
who cares?
And the
It's
crazy
not your
thing,
business.
he said the most disturbing comment that he's ever heard was, who's going to take care of you when you're old? And he was like, are people really having kids to have somebody take care of them when they're old? Like, that's the reason for you to
Right.
have kids?
There's people dating now, because they don't want to be alone.
Yeah, that's true.
You
I mean,
know?
I could see that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I raised my kid. I don't trust him taking care of me when I get older.
That's funny. Also, Cardi B, I don't know if you saw this, but she went on one of her other
Oh, my
rants,
goodness.
another rant on social media, but she
Let's
was a
hear it.
little upset about the Super Bowl having extra security because our president was there. And so
I saw the video.
She said the presence of Secret Service and the secret measures and everything and the increased security, they damaged her
Okay.
$3,000 high heels. And I'm like, it doesn't really say exactly how, but
Here's the thing. I'm gonna school you on that one because I saw she said they damaged my shoes, and she was eating the whole time she was doing that. It's like, bring me them shoes, and she bought them. Here's the thing: if you own a pair of red bottom, if it's your first pair, they are not to be worn outside.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to wear them on carpet. As soon as you step on something, it's gonna damage the ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just gonna happen. And people don't know. And she probably walked from the parking lot to the building, and then she looked at them and like, oh, they're all ruined. Yeah, you're not supposed to wear them like that.
Yeah, you would think that she would know that by now because she's had
Yeah,
money for a while.
yes.
So, but $3,000 high heels, she said, were ruined, and she said for Donald Trump himself to make it up to her to bring back her deported uncle.
Oh,
so
Hey, look, I like her style. She knows them shoes weren't ruined because of that, but she's like, I need a bargaining chip.
She said, bring my uncle back because my uncle got deported. That's
Well.
what you're going to have to do.
Well, the shoes she had on, I think they were very dangerous to have a president around. It was the spiky ones that had spikes all around.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they let her near an area where the president was.
If you didn't know, her family's from Trinidad and the Dominican Republic. So we don't know exactly why he got deported or his update,
Well, here's the thing with the president. He might hear that.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
He might be on the next plane back.
He's like, I heard Cardi.
And Cardi B said her uncle is in DR, so we got him back. He's sent our big, beautiful plane to get him. I'm even going to give him a new Trump watch.
I can't.
It's Trump time.
What is trending? We going to find out. Nine ten, Johnny's house. What's trending? What can we expect in 3 minutes, ma'am?
The FDA, they approved a new life-saving device.
All right, 3 minutes away from that information on Johnny's house. 913 Orlando's number one hit music station is Johnny's House. All right, Nerese, what is trending, ma'am?
All right. So Nike, they just dropped a Super Bowl commercial celebrating the Philadelphia Eagles' victory over the Kansas City Chiefs. And just let me know if you can tell me who is the one narrating. Here's the sound of it.
Okay.
It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves, when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold.
Everybody knows who that is.
Come on now. Y'all know
Everybody
it's
know
none
that.
other than Kermit the Frog.
No, that's Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my gosh, are they
The name of
trolling?
this, that's what, okay.
They
So
are.
the name of the song is Being Green, and all you see is like, clips of the game and their victory. So now everyone is saying, yo, it's Nike low key, like taking shots at, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
Who is he signed with? Who's this shoe deal with?
Obviously-
I don't know.
All right, go ahead.
But I mean, they've been calling him Kermit for years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, of course, because of his distinctive voice. But if you want to see it, you can check out the Nike commercial on their socials. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has recently approved the Impella ECP, which is a tiny heart pump, and it's actually known as the smallest heart pump approved by the FDA. It's designed to provide temporary support to patients undergoing high risk of heart disease symptoms. This device can help support the heart by improving blood flow to critical organs, and it's a piece that's like less invasive to whatever procedure anybody's going through, which can help patients potentially reduce complications or any recovery time. So that was pretty cool.
Okay.
And seeing as we're giving away some tickets, let's talk Captain America.
Mhm.
So Anthony Mackie, aka the new Captain America, he might have slipped during an interview, and he revealed that Kendrick Lamar is dropping a track for the movie, and it's going to be called Brave New World, which is the name of the movie.
Uh-huh.
So this would actually be the second time that Kendrick has now collaborated with the MCU universe, and he's going to be dropping obviously when this
Hey.
track comes out, the song's going to drop.
He's
too,
the hottest
so.
thing right now, and they want that to
Mhm.
be the hottest movie, and you get the hottest person to do the soundtrack, and there you go.
Yeah, and you can catch Captain America. It's coming out in theaters this Friday.
All right, we come back. It's time for grown folks to talk on the radio. It is Wednesday. It'll be time for adult conversation on Johnny's House. Johnny's House 917. It is time for adult conversation. That's where we get together and grown folks talk about grown folks things on the radio. We know the kids are in school. Sometimes, you just got to sit down with another adult and just talk about grown folks things. Now, we've been doing this for a while, and the way it works is, we talk amongst ourselves and then we throw it back to you. Now, as long as you continue to talk back to us, we'll continue to do this. And today's topic came from one Mr. Brian Grimes. And you read some stats on Valentine's Day?
Yes, I was reading up on the Valentine's Day. And according to this survey, it looks like just about every single woman in a relationship has at least showed interest in spicing it up on Valentine's Day. 98%.
Yeah.
63% said they would do it with some lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
And then 54% said they would do it with some sort of toy or accessory.
Mm-hmm. Now,
a little extra party favor at the movie.
Valentine's Day is coming up on Friday. Mm-hmm. And I think that everybody should know that in the Valentine's Day game, you got to step it up that evening or the weekend. Sometimes Friday, you have to work all week. You might be a little tired. But sometimes on that Valentine's weekend, you got to bring it.
So movies are required?
Yes.
As part of Valentine's?
I think at that point, it's not even a movie. It's more
love.
Thank you.
I saw it coming out of your mouth.
Yes, I think it's more of a, so you're going to have, you want to, if you want a loving relationship, you want to bring your A game. They want to bring their A game.
Okay.
And you have an A game together. Because sometimes real life happens.
But that can't be the gift.
No. Oh, no.
Right?
Okay. No.
But it's like, what if she presents it in a form of okay.
Rule number 1, movie ain't a gift. And a lot of people are like, hey, I bought you this diamond tennis bracelet. I got a movie. Well, I saw the movie last week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to bring it. Now, here I brought you diamond bracelet. Hey, I bought a friend. Hey!
Yo!
Hey!
I also brought Diamond.
Yes.
She works down the street.
So I think with Valentine's Day, it is that day that for Valentine's Day, there might have been some things you've been saying no to all year.
Okay.
No. You don't like that. No.
Okay.
It's Valentine's Day. Okay.
So then, I mean, by your rules, by Johnny Magic's Valentine's Day rules, I should not be rolling missionary.
No.
Because that's a random Wednesday.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, not this Wednesday.
But no, you should know. Valentine's Day, it's like no.
Okay.
But maybe you could have like a pre-party before the missionary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of just like straight
I'm going to hit my hand on
straight into it.
Put that dump button for my hand.
Like a little pre-party.
But yeah, on this day you don't
that's
do.
not something you knew.
You don't know. No.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I'm just following the Johnny Magic handbook.
What you want to do if you want? I got this. It's like a chart of different ways to do it.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
What?
Actually, it's some dice.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's
You roll dice and you say, "Ha!"
Did you get them off Temu?
Yeah, I did. Actually.
Let me borrow your Temu sex toys.
I'll bring it in for you tomorrow. And you roll the dice. And you're like, "Hey, what you doing?" Ah!
Man, what do you imagine if it landed on missionary?
Well, then you got to pull that one out. You put an X on that one. You got to bring it.
Literally pull it out. Just
Ro-
make sure you sanitize the dice.
No,
You don't know where they've been.
What do you mean you don't know they've been? What are you doing with the dice, Ray?
I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't.
You what?
She said just bring the dice.
That's exactly what she just said.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yo, bring the
right
dice
now.
though.
So, according to the survey, and ladies, they said that you guys want to spice it up a little bit more. Is that true? Ray, do you agree or disagree with that?
Yeah. I'll spice it up. See, I like to spice it up.
People, dogs are going.
When did you get speechless on adult conversation? You're over there going.
I don't know. But I do like to dress up. I do like to have the lingerie. So I would have to get a new outfit.
Yeah. That's what says 63%.
Yeah. And she's asked to do something recently. We haven't done it yet, so maybe we'll do that.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. See?
Yeah.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, like it's kind of to our favor because I don't know about you. I do. Well, one, I like shopping.
Yeah.
But buying something that's gonna make me look cute and then have the man really appreciate it is kind of like a plus for me. So, like,
let me tell you something, ladies. I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Oh boy,
ladies,
here we go.
Write this down in your book.
All right.
Lingerie is not for us. It's for you. Because once we see it, we want it gone.
Yeah, we really don't care. I mean, you could literally walk in a trash bag.
And we appreciate it. Like, we appreciate the effort that you put in. It depends on how far you want to go. You might want to go to Stockings and all that stuff. We appreciate that.
See,
and we don't look at you. Oh, look at you, girl. Look at you. Oh, yeah. Now take it off.
Right.
That's how we get God because it's really like thinking it's for the men, but it's
no.
really for us.
It is definitely for you.
I mean, if you're in a long term and you know it's a solid relationship, perhaps a photo
Yes.
that person of you in it, because this is what's happening later,
Yes.
is good.
Okay. There you go.
Then it's for us.
Yes.
But
So a
I
little
wouldn't recommend
tease.
that if you're just like a week, 2 weeks, a
Yes.
month into the relationship, because that
No.
photo
Yeah.
it shouldn't be
No.
sent.
Now, here's a little something for you in relationship on male and both female. There's certain things that you've been asking or he's been asking, you've been saying no. This weekend, ask and said, Johnny said you should do this day.
Oh my God.
Right.
I don't know if you should bring up Johnny when you're going to the movies.
No, you ain't going there yet, Ray.
No,
you
we're
gotta
just
because
discussing
that thing we're talking about. You can't just do that.
Maybe
You know
just
what
play
I'm
the podcast back to her.
Because somebody might get mad. You just do that.
It's on page 318 of the Johnny Magic Valentine's Day Handbook.
Certain things need to be discussed. You know, so this is before you even get this. Like, hey, listen, you know what I asked you? You said, I'm doing all that. Johnny said I should ask again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then maybe she might say, or he might say yes. Okay. But like for me, there's some definite no's I have.
Oh, and even on Valentine's
Even
Day?
on, but yeah. Hey, no, we ain't doing that.
Right.
No.
There still is a no-fly zone. Even on Valentine's Day.
What about some heel stomping?
No! Oh, hell no! I'm not that guy.
No.
And if you knew
Is that
I,
in your book?
No!
But it comes with love.
Look, there's certain things that are maybe no, and there's certain things that are definite no. I'm talking about the maybe no's, not the definite no's.
Right.
You talking about stumping on some things that ain't happening.
And you know who you with. You know what the definite no's are.
Huh?
There'll be none of that. I'm sorry. If that's one of those things that you want, I might not be your person.
Right. Maybe we're not Valentine's. Maybe next Valentine's I'll try this again.
Now let's enjoy the weekend, but after that, bye. All right. Is it true? 98% of women in a relationship showed interest in spicing things up, and they're talking about lingerie and other ones, toys or accessories. Is this something? Are you into spicing things up on Valentine's Day? That's the question out to you. And if you are, go ahead and throw out some suggestions. Remember, we're on the radio. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. Live stream, we'll talk to you. We don't put this up on social media. All right, you know, adult conversation. We start off the conversation, you fill in the blanks. So time for you to fill in the blanks right now on Johnny's House. Nicki Minaj, it is 9:36, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067, Johnny's House, and it's adult conversation, grown folks talking about grown folks things on the radio. We mentioned that a lot of women think that they should spice things up for Valentine's Day, maybe lingerie or the little items that you might find at a store and bring home, those stores where you find specialty items.
Where are those?
There's a couple of them. I think there's one. There used to be a lot of them on OBT. I don't know. I ain't been down OBT in a while. But there's some stores that specialize in gifts that you can give each other for that type of thing. Orlando from Orlando. Good morning.
Good morning.
And
I don't know how that happened.
Her name isn't Orlando?
Her name is not Orlando.
I didn't know.
I don't even know how this happened. Don't look at me. I went to the bathroom.
I didn't go over there.
What do you think? One of us went over there and changed it?
Oh, it's the computer. It's the computer. I know what happened. I know exactly what happened.
I got what you meant, though.
Johnny's looking at me. Tell her what your name is.
Danielle. Danielle, nice to meet you guys.
That sounds just like Orlando. I can see the
B, what? Oh, no, you changed it.
No, I saw it.
I saw
it.
Of course.
It was the computer. I know exactly what happened. The person that wrote it wrong.
Hey, Danielle, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Relationship?
Yeah. So, in a long, you know how it goes. It gets pretty vanilla after a while. Decided, hey, why don't last year? Hey, let's just see what we can do to try to spice things up specifically for Valentine's Day. And I will say I'm not going to do that ever again. I'm okay with being vanilla. Candle wax was involved.
Whoa.
We didn't know how to do anything. We didn't look anything up fire.
You burned it. No, you got to look some things up, Danielle.
Not good. Things caught on fire. The lamp caught on fire when we're going to the movies, and it was very embarrassing because the fire truck came.
Oh,
jeez!
Yeah. Wow.
Learned. I am not a spicy person. I think I'll just keep it that way.
Oh my goodness, the fire truck came. Oh my goodness.
That's great.
Wow. Okay, no. Okay, listen. Let me help you out here. It's not that you can't be spicy, but you went from A to S. I ain't say A to Z. Because Z is some stuff. Woo!
Right, yes.
So you went to A, and Danielle, you gotta look it up. It is easy.
No, I just went full force to the movies, and
Brian,
I learned my lesson.
I'm gonna show you how easy it is. Brian, look up AI and say how to use candle wax, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And that's all you had to do, because it has to be a distance. Now, I don't do the candle wax thing. First of all, it's messy.
I was gonna say, you sound like you know
a lot
about
but it's messy. And if it gets in the carpet, you got to go through a whole process. And if you don't use the right distance before it hits your body, it'll burn you. You got to be a right distance so it cools before it.
I'm learning a lot right now. That's weird.
It's that kind of thing. What is AI?
Well, using candle wax during the movies can be an exciting way to explore sensation play.
There you go. See?
But it requires careful preparation and safety measures to ensure it's enjoyable and safe.
See that? Yeah.
One, communication is the key.
That's right.
Discuss wax play with your partner before engaging.
There you go. Yep. Before.
Boundaries are important.
Yes.
Where can the wax go?
Yes.
Where should it be? Where should it not be?
Yep.
Then you got to choose the right candles. There's a very wide array from massage candles. They're the safest for beginners. Soy or paraffin candles. Not usually used for this, but they still could.
Don't necessarily need scented, because that scent's going to be on your body.
That's the next thing. Avoid dyes and scents or any metallic flakes or anything like that.
Yes.
That's where I messed up.
And then, you ain't read any of that. See, Brian did that in, what would you say, about 30, 45 seconds?
Yep. Skin prep.
Okay.
You gotta prep the skin by applying some natural oil or lotions.
Yeah, so that
if
way
you're
the
a first timer,
because the wax could just come right off.
Right.
Yeah, it's too much time.
And environment, clear the area of flammable material. See, all of these things that you did wrong would have been avoided with a simple search.
So I'm glad.
That's fun.
But listen, I'm glad you called.
Oh, you had fun with the fire department, did you?
No, well, hey, they were a good show too. It was like almost like, hey, I brought a friend over, but it was the fire department.
No, I don't think that's how you felt. It's fun for radio. Now, here's the two things that have happened today, one off the air, one on the air. Listening to this, if you were thinking about spicing it up and using candles, you've now learned prep. If you're going to try something new, anybody, if you're going to try something new, look it up.
Yes.
AI can answer any questions for you, and they won't lie to you, and nobody knows. Do they keep a search history in AI?
Yes.
They do?
Oh, that's
damn.
great.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, how do you think they learn?
That's true. You're 100% correct. So, Danielle, I appreciate your story, but don't let that stop you from spicing up. Instead of going from A to S, go to like A to D. You know what I'm saying? Just take a little.
A to D. Thank you.
Straight to the D.
He said A to D. Put that A to the D.
Why not the V?
That's every day, right?
At this point, Danielle, we're no longer helping you, so I'm gonna let you go. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. You take care.
How about the V?
Anything over there that you can read?
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check? It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said, I don't need no more spice.
Damn, did you text that?
That's what they said. I don't need no more spice.
Did we offend you?
Let's see. Someone said, I don't understand why you need a holiday to spice it up. You should do that all the time.
I know, but there's sometimes you just need that extra day. You just can't roll up there on a Wednesday talking about, what you doing with that candle?
Right.
Oh, we waxing things up today.
And then someone said, can Ray hit me up and explain what heel stomping is?
Oh, jeez. Google it.
They did. They said they couldn't find a definite answer.
Really?
And normally, it's not the woman that would ask for that. It's usually a man that asks for that, which I don't understand whatsoever at all.
In my research, it also might be found under trampoline.
I don't understand that at all. I don't get it.
It sounds degrading.
But something that's, for me, that's something I don't.
Right.
That's, you hit me up, hey, I want to do that. No, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to happen. If I disappointed you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen.
Not today.
Not
Or
ever.
tomorrow.
Or ever. Let's get out of here. It's 9:43. 9:47, Johnny's house. We gotta go. We gotta go. Miss Ray, what you got going on?
Just to clarify, I know that today is Wednesday, so I'm just gonna.
Damn, I was gonna go celebrate Throwback Thursday.
Just to be clear, today is
with my friends at Tijuana Flats. Tawana Flats.
Tawana Flats. Just to be clear, today is not Thursday.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym
It is
and just get some things ready for the Valentine's Day.
Very good, very good. Nerese.
Today is Wednesday, job number 2, so I'll do some work around here and then head over there.
Very good. Brian Grimes.
I got radio shows to do, and then I got a meeting I got to go to, and then I feel good about yesterday after I went home and cleaned out the garage. So I think today I'm gonna go home and pressure wash the driveway.
Wow.
Okay.
Look at you. Way to do it, bro. All right, we're gonna hand this thing over to Ryan Seacrest. Y'all have a beautiful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
What up, streamers that are live? I gotta do some work. I really do want to do a podcast today, though, because of this person that went in on me on the XL Mobile. So maybe I'll hope. Maybe I'll just be here a little longer and try to get it done. I got to get my work done first, though, because I have deadlines. Oh, and I forgot I have a meeting today too. What time is my meeting today? Oh, 11 a.m. So I'm good. They go back to their desks and then on with their lives while I stay in the factory. Oh, someone got mad at something I said. What's new? You guys don't understand. It's a good thing that I got the thick skin and that I don't let this kind of stuff change the way I act, because I get called racist, I get called sexist, I get called all kinds of stuff pretty much on a daily basis. Morons. I am in a good mood. It is. It's funny how like impossible it is to say anything today. I know that's like a stereotypical thing to say, but really, like you can't say anything. And a lot of it's because people just can't even have a conversation anymore. So it's like I got to instantly be mad and not even really apply logic to what I heard you say. Anyway, I got to get my work done. So peace out. Jeez.